Join me as I take on the challenge of figuring out if my baby is getting enough milk, and I'll share my best tips for feeding success along the way. One of the most common concerns for parents is whether their baby is getting enough milk. It's a stressful and worrying thought that can keep you up at night, and it's something I've definitely experienced myself. When it comes to milk intake, there are so many things that can keep parents up at night. One of the biggest worries is whether their baby is showing clear signs of hunger. Are they rooting around for the nipple? Are they sucking on their hands? Or are they just plain fussy? Another concern is weight gain. Is your little one gaining enough weight, or are they falling behind? Some parents might also worry about the frequency of feedings. Should they be feeding every 2 hours, or is every 3 hours okay? And then there's the stress of dealing with a fussy baby. Are they just tired, or are they actually hungry? For a lot of parents, the biggest worry is that they just don't know if their baby is getting enough. They might be worried that their baby is going to wake up hungry in the middle of the night, or that they're going to have a huge blowout because they're not getting enough milk during the day. And on top of all that, there's the pressure to breastfeed exclusively, which can add an extra layer of stress to an already anxious situation. So how can you tell if your baby is getting enough milk? One of the biggest indicators is actually diaper output. If your baby is having enough wet diapers, then chances are they're getting enough milk. When it comes to tracking diaper output, it's really important to pay attention to the number of wet diapers your baby has in a day. If they're having at least 6 to 8 wet diapers, then you can rest assured that they're getting enough milk. You should also be looking for changes in the frequency and volume of wet diapers as your baby grows and develops. And don't forget to keep an eye on poopy diapers too. If your baby is having regular bowel movements, that's a great sign that they're digesting their milk properly. Feeding cues are also really important to look out for. Is your baby rooting around for the nipple, or are they sucking on their hands? Do they have a strong latch and are they actively feeding? These are all great signs that your baby is hungry and needs to be fed. And don't worry if your baby falls asleep at the breast or bottle. It's totally normal, and it doesn't mean they're not getting enough milk. But what if you're still worried that your baby isn't getting enough milk? One of the most reassuring things I've learned is the importance of consulting with a pediatrician. They can give you personalized advice and guidance that's tailored to your baby's unique needs and situation. And remember, it's always better to err on the side of caution. If you're worried about your baby's milk intake, don't hesitate to reach out to your pediatrician for support. One of the key takeaways I want to leave you with is that being informed is key to feeding success. By knowing the signs to look out for, by tracking diaper output, and by being in tune with your baby's feeding cues, you can rest assured that your baby is getting the milk they need. And don't forget to trust your instincts as a parent. You have a unique intuition that can guide you in making the best decisions for your baby. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you found these tips and insights helpful. If you have any tips or experiences you'd like to share, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about breastfeeding techniques, be sure to check out my related video. Happy feeding, and I'll see you in the next video.